Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And if you're new here, hi, my name's Lavinia and I post beauty videos regarding makeup and skincare 3 times a week, every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if that's something you're interested in, I'd love for you to join my channel by hitting the big red subscribe button. So if you're new here, we do a lot on skincare and makeup, and within my skincare videos, I like to test out a lot of products and take you guys along for the journey within like a 2-week skincare trial. So what we do is we go through all the product information, the claims, we do a first impressions, then I continue to try out the product for another 2 weeks, and then I give you guys my full review and results and before and afters and everything like that in the end. So today we are going to be trying out the new Clear Start by Dermalogica Skincare. This was sent in PR for me to test out, but this video is not sponsored by the brand or in collaboration with the brand. I am simply testing these products out with you guys, and we're gonna really see what this line is all about. So if you want to see this 2-week trial on the brand new Clear Start brand by Dermalogica, just keep on watching.
Oh, you tell me stories. You tuck me in, and the second you leave, I call you right back to check for monsters in my sheets.
So, of course, with all my videos, let's get into some product information before we actually dive into these products. Clear Start is actually a new brand that is supposed to be Gen Z focused. It's really designed to help younger skin, and with that, you know, typically people experience acne, blackheads, oiliness, all of that. And they really believe in the idea that skin health should be kind of above skin beauty, which I definitely agree with. You know, you want to try to heal your skin, and skincare is definitely a preventative thing, not really a fixing type thing. And with that, they're also promoting skin acceptance as well as destigmatizing breakouts, which I totally stand behind. You guys know here on my channel, I'm very acne positive. I've been dealing with cystic acne for 7 years now, ever since I was 13. So, you know, it's been a long journey, and I'm all about that skin positivity. This whole line is made in California, and they are all gluten-free, vegan, and cruelty-free. They're non-comedogenic, and they are said to be made without the common skin irritants such as fragrance, colors, and parabens, which I like to see that because I do have very sensitive skin, and sometimes those additive fragrances can really sensitize me. I already said that I have acne prone skin. I've been dealing with hormonal and cystic acne from a very young age, but with that, I do have a dry skin that sometimes gets oily in this T-zone throughout the summer, and very sensitive as well. So this whole line really states that breakouts will be canceled by using these products. It says, say bye to breakouts and hello to healthy, radiant skin. Any product that is targeted towards acne, you guys know I have to try out and put it to the real test. So of course we're gonna do that with this line. Opening this up right here, I do have 4 products from the line to try out. We're going to be testing these products for 2 weeks. So I'm gonna go product by product, go into the product information, and then we're gonna do the first impressions today as well. So starting off with the first product, this is the Breakout Clearing Foaming Wash. Retails for $28, so I would say fairly good price. So it says it's going to deep clean and purify the skin. You can use it both AM and PM. That's good to know. It's a breakout fighting foaming face wash that clears away dead skin cells, dirt, excess oils that clog the pores and cause breakouts. And it says you can use this on the face, back, neck, wherever your skin requires deep clean and pore clearing for fewer breakouts. Interesting. That is kind of nice to hear. This is formulated with salicylic acid at 0.5%. Salicylic acid is a great exfoliant that will go deep into the pores to really extract any of those breakouts. It's also formulated with 8 botanicals, including tea tree, lavender, and chamomilla sinensis, which is supposed to gently soothe and calm irritated skin. I love tea tree for my skin, so I'm glad to see that in here. Lavender, not so sure about, we'll have to see. We also have orange peel extract, which is supposed to revive, energize, and refresh the skin. Looking at the ingredients in here, I already talked about that salicylic acid. We have some licorice in here. So let's get into how to use this. So it says morning and night, lather a small amount into damp hands and rub over face, neck, chest, and anywhere you want to wipe out dirt and breakouts. Keep out of the eyes and then rinse thoroughly with warm water. So let's go try this out. Welcome to my bathroom, guys. Let's go ahead and test this out. So the packaging on this is actually really interesting. You just click this button and the cap pops up like that. We also do have an expiration date on the bottom. I love to see that because then it helps me keep track of my products. You want to, of course, be making sure that your skincare is not expired by any means. Dampen the hands. My hands are already clean. And I'm going to pour a bit of this out. You can squeeze the bottle a little bit to get excess product out. There we go. It's just a clear gel. Okay, I can smell that tea tree, that lavender, that orange citrus peel smell, but no additive like perfumes in here. Let's take some more with some more water. There we go, it's foaming a bit more now. Just needed more water. It feels nice and smooth on the skin. It doesn't like feel sensitizing, like you can even see my skin's not getting red, which it usually does when I touch it, so that's good. And pat the skin dry. Right, so the skin actually feels really nice. It doesn't feel stripped at all, which I was kind of scared that it would be since these are more targeted a little bit more towards oily skin. And I do have more dry skin, but the skin actually feels really nice and refreshed. Cleansed well, but not like over stripped and tight feeling. So far so good. All right guys, so I am back. I just put on a headband to do the rest of the skincare. So the next product to try is the Micro-Pore Mist. This retails for $29. It's supposed to be a mist that does it all. It's supposed to minimize visible pores, reduce excess oil, help diminish the appearance of acne, scarring, and marks. We have niacinamide, vitamin B3 in here, which is really great for, you know, kind of stopping pigmentation from spreading. It's really great for redness, inflammation. So I do like to see that in here. It's also supposed to brighten the skin tone. We also have wild rose hip, which is supposed to help reduce oil shine, minimize pores, and everything like that. And then we also have cucumber extract that's supposed to freshen up and give you like a nice pick-me-up. I like that it's in a spray form. They're really marketing that this is going to be a quick and easy out the door type product. So we just cleansed and it says you can use this after cleansing morning and night. In here, I do see some ferment ingredients, which I've been kind of introducing myself into, which is nice. I see sodium hyaluronate, hyaluronic acid. That's great to see. Glycerin as well. Niacinamide is actually our second ingredient, so I do like seeing that. So I'm just going to go ahead and spray this on. Can definitely smell the cucumber, but definitely really nice and refreshing. Kind of reminds me of like the Mario Badescu sprays, but without all that additive fragrance and all the things that irritate my skin in that. So I really like this. I do like spray toners just because they're a nice refreshment. So far that does feel nice. Oh, it already sunk into the skin. It's not sticky. I like that so far. Moving on to the next product. This is probably the one I'm most excited for. This is the Breakout Clearing Booster. Retails for $30. This is what this looks like. It's supposed to clear breakouts fast. It actually claims that it's going to clear breakout causing bacteria in 15 minutes. That's crazy. But this is formulated with salicylic acid, which is of course going to help with acne and breakouts. I also see patented TT technology and phytoplankton extract, which is supposed to help with the natural skin's microbiome and help prevent over drying. So that's really cool to see. I see niacinamide in here as well, seaweed derived extract, which is supposed to help soothe irritated skin. This sounds actually really good. We do have salicylic acid at 2%, so that's the strongest it can be. Once you apply this, it says it's going to reduce and clear breakouts very fast. So we'll have to see. These are kind of the breakouts I'm dealing with right now. I have a nice juicy one right there, some over here as well. So let's put this to the test. So it says to squeeze the bottom of it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's actually like more of a lotiony feel, and it says to apply this directly onto the affected areas under moisturizer. Has kind of a strong scent to it, I will say that. This dropper packaging is actually really cool. I'll apply this to all my nice breakouts right now, kind of over this chin area. I've I'm getting some hormonal breakouts, so this is perfect that we're testing out these products to see if they can help me out. If it can help this, then it's a good spot treatment. I'm excited for this one. It does have a very strong, like, chemically scent to it though, I will say that. All right, and the last product for the first impressions will be the Aqua Cooling Jelly. This retails for $33. It's supposed to be the perfect moisturizer for oily skin. And it's supposed to give you a cooling effect. It's supposed to be a water-based jelly moisturizer with a weightless formula containing retinol-like bioflavonoid complex, which is going to help with excess oil and refine the skin. We also have hyaluronic acid as our third ingredient in here. It's a humectant, so it's going to help bring hydration to the skin. Blue tansy flower oil that's going to brighten, and blueberry extract to calm and soothe. So this is supposed to be a moisturizer that helps with excess oil and texture. Gonna hydrate but also give a cooling and soothing effect to the skin. I do really like the packaging. The blue is really cute. I'm definitely interested to see if, even though this is formulated for oily skin, if it's going to be hydrating enough for my dry skin. So let's find out. Ooh, it has like a clear blue look to it. I definitely took too much. Like a plant front to it. Down the neck too. Ooh, feels really nice and soothing. Yeah, it's super soothing. That blended in right away, but surprisingly actually hydrated the skin and left it a bit tacky too. Cool. So those are all the products, and those are my first impressions and product information. I will continue using these both morning and night, and I'll update you guys in a couple days. All right, guys, so I wanted to pop on to give you a bit of an update. This is what my skin is looking like. And yesterday, these pimples that I've been getting, my hormonal breakouts right now, were really, really inflamed and really hurting. And I used the Clear Start gel in the morning and at night. Now, of course, they're not completely gone because they are deeper hormonal acne. But I did also put this on all the pimples last night, and then I threw a little acne patch over top, and I found that that really calmed them down. They're not as inflamed and they're not hurting as much as they did yesterday, so that's a good sign. This is like day 4 that I've been using these products, so I went in with the cleanser already. Still really like that. It's very calm, non-stripping on the skin, so I really appreciate that. I'm gonna go in with the toner. Been loving that this is a spray form. I think even throughout the day, if you're feeling like you need a reboost, this is really nice with that cucumber in there. Very, very nice product. I'm not the biggest toner person, but having it in that spray form where it's kind of multifunctional, I do like. This acne treatment has been doing good. It's definitely effective because it's taking down the size of my pimples, but I will admit it is a little bit drying, so keep that in mind if you have super dry skin like me. And that is simply due to all those ingredients to get rid of the pimple, like the salicylic acid, which can in turn be a little drying on the skin. So especially in this chin area here where I've had some clogged pores, it has been a little dry. And then I do let that set for about 5 minutes just to kind of sink in. Now let's talk about the moisturizer, the Aqua Jelly. I do really like this. I think for oily skin, this would be great just because it has a really nice consistency. It blends into the skin well. Amazing under makeup because it's not too oily or greasy. It's just a really nice moisturizer with that gel feel. Now in the morning, I do like this, but I have found my skin is a little bit dry and not getting the moisture it needs since I do have dry skin. This is a moisturizer more targeted towards oily skin, so in the morning when I'm going to be out all day wearing makeup, this one is fine for me. Last night I did have to use my CeraVe renewing lotion just because my skin felt very dry, probably from the acne treatment as well. So this one, if you have dry skin, I wouldn't really recommend it as a night moisturizer. You just might need something with a little more oomph. But for a morning moisturizer or under makeup or a nice refresh on days that your skin is feeling more oily, this is actually really nice. And it has that great cooling sensation. In the morning is really nice for that as well. You can even stick this in the fridge if you want to give it that nice cooling sensation to the skin. Calm down redness, inflammation, all of that. So that is my kind of midweek update, guys. I will see you later. Good morning, guys. It has officially been 1 week since I have been using the Clear Start products. I just finished cleansing up my skin with the cleanser. this is a little update. So my skin's actually doing pretty good. The breakouts I have like on my chin here, they have gone down significantly fast with the Breakout Clearing Booster. This one right here is like a pretty big cyst, and last night it was getting really inflamed. I applied some of this over, and this morning it's really healed down. So has this one right here. It's mostly just, it's kind of flat now. The only one that's not flattened down is this one right here. So I'm gonna go in with the mist. Then also the acne treatment. So while that kind of sinks into the skin before I go in with the rest of my skincare, I've really been liking the cleanser. Honestly, probably become one of my favorites. It's so gentle on the skin, but it also makes sure that you're cleansing it thoroughly. I feel like it would be really good for all skin types. I have super dry skin and it hasn't dried out my skin, so that's really great to see. The spray toner, I love that it's a spray, super refreshing. I do think I maybe don't have an oily enough complexion for this, but in the summer, you know, unfortunately summer's kind of over where I live, so it's not too hot anymore, but like when it's really hot, this would be perfect to spray throughout the day. This one I already kind of talked about, really been enjoying. So overall I have pretty good things to say. The only one I'm kind of iffy on is the cooling gel. I feel like there's two things I'm not absolutely loving about this. The fragrance, it is like a rose fragrance, and I do feel like I'm allergic. Every morning and night that I was using this, I'd get more tiny little breakouts on my face, which I don't usually get those types of breakouts unless it's from a product. My usual breakouts are like this one, like hormonal big ones. So I have a feeling it might be the rose in here. The second thing, it's just not hydrating enough for me. I could use this on a day again where it's super hot and I don't need a lot of moisture, or if you have oily skin, I feel like this is one that would actually really work for you. Unfortunately, I just need a super hydrating moisturizer for my super dry skin. So that's kind of my update for now, and I will see you guys later. Hey guys, so it has officially been 2 weeks since I have been using the Clear Start by Dermalogica skincare line, and I'm here to share my final thoughts. Now, first of all, I want to address my skincare situation right now. I did wake up yesterday morning with some hormonal breakouts, and with those, there's simply not much I can do except let them heal on their own and use some skincare to kind of help that out. Hormonal acne for me doesn't get sprouted by any skincare or products. When I'm allergic to a product or it causes me to break out, I do get tiny little breakouts. Hormonal breakouts are more due to stress, sleep, what I'm eating, and hormonal imbalances in my body. So I do want to state that first. Try to understand the difference between regular acne and my hormonal acne. So since it has been 2 weeks since I've been using this, I'm going to go through each product one by one and share my thoughts with you guys. And for simplicity, let's just rate them from my least favorite to my most favorite. So starting off with my least favorite product, the moisturizer. Honestly, this just wasn't for me. I did honestly stop using this after about a week, and that is because it just wasn't hydrating enough for my skin, and therefore I was having very dry, flaky skin, and that's just because I need a more intense moisturizer. So I just switched it for my regular moisturizer and only use this on super hot days. It does have a pretty strong rose scent to it, and rose sometimes can irritate my skin, so overall it just wasn't the moisturizer for me. But I do see it working for someone else just because the texture is really nice and it does make the skin look super smooth. If you're oily prone, you actually might really enjoy this, so definitely go check it out if you like those cooling kind of gel moisturizers. But if you have dry skin, I personally think that it might not be enough for you unless it's just like your hot day moisturizer. Next product down the line would be the Micro-Pore mist. Now I actually did quite enjoy this, and I do like that it is in that mist form. It makes it so easy to use, and as far as the claims go for minimizing and toning, I do think it gave a nice look to my skin. Where I do have more enlarged pores over here, I think my skin looked really smooth and nice, and it, you know, it has great ingredients like niacinamide, which does help brighten the skin. We also have some witch hazel and green tea in here, so really great ingredients for acne, and I do like that. I think this might have been a little bit drying for my super dry skin, but again, if you have normal to oily skin or even combo skin, you might really like this. Even for me, for my dry skin, this is a great like daytime spray, since I could spray it on and, you know, reduce any oiliness I may have had in my T-zone. So I did enjoy this. Now for the last two spots, it is kind of like a tie. I'm going to just talk about both. I did really enjoy both of these, but let's just start off with the cleanser. If you have acne prone skin, if you have normal skin, oily skin, even dry skin like me, I think you'd really enjoy this. It didn't dry out my skin, it wasn't too stripping, and overall it was a very balanced cleanser that I think really helped with my breakouts by cleansing my skin well. It worked great in the AM and in the PM. I think there's a lot of great ingredients in here. Overall, I really enjoyed the experience of using this cleanser, and it is one that I'm definitely going to keep right on my bathroom counter to keep using. And last but not least, we have the Breakout Clearing Booster. Now, if you have acne, this is definitely something I would check out. And I did have a big breakout right here, which has turned into a scar, a bunch around my mouth, and a bunch on my chin. And I do have to say, I think this Clear Start Breakout Booster has really helped those breakouts go down. I had a big juicy one here, and it is completely flat now. The one around my lip was really big, and one right here as well. Those healed down really well. And the ones on my chin, those little acne spots and whiteheads, like with my hormonal acne that I have right now, this is not something that a spot treatment can really heal, since this is much deeper and rooted into the epidermis. What I have seen is, I got this yesterday morning. I still applied a bit last night, and I have to say some of the pain and swelling has gone down, and it's actually turned more into a whitehead. So what that tells me is this is actually helping extract it a little bit, which is great to see. So it can even work a little bit on your hormonal or deeper zits, but of course it's not going to clear them up as fast as the surface acne. For surface acne though, I think this is amazing, very strong, and this is where I want to put a little warning. If you have super dry skin like me or very sensitive skin, just don't overuse this because it can easily dry out your skin. With the acne I had around my lips, I would kind of spread it over this whole area, and I did notice that my lips were kind of dry when I'd wake up in the morning. So just be careful with that. You know, don't overuse it. Use it, I would say, maximum twice a day, and only spot treat with this. Do not apply it to the whole face, as it can really dry you out, and make sure you're using a good moisturizer to kind of balance that out. All in all though, I do have to say this is one of the best and strongest acne treatments that has salicylic acid that I have tried. So there you have it, guys. That is my overall thoughts and review on the new Clear Start by Dermalogica acne skincare line. And if you're interested in more skincare trials, I will list my full playlist down below. If you did enjoy, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and also make sure to turn on my post notifications so you get notified every single time I upload a new video. Also, I am now a host on the Acne channel, so make sure to go check me out there for more weekly videos. And for more daily content, make sure to go follow my Instagram and TikTok at Lavinia Rasonda. I love you guys all so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
Oh, you tell me stories, you tuck me in, and the second you leave, I call you right back to check for monsters.